Welcome back, students. So in this video we will be solving question number 3 of June 2024 paper. Okay, so in this video we will be solving a question from P4 differentiation. So to be specific, this is a question from P4 implicit differentiation part. Okay, so we will use implicit differentiation to approach this question. Okay, let's get started. Number 3, the curve C is defined by the equation 8x cubed minus 3y squared plus 2xy equals to 9. The equation of curve C is given there. Okay, so find an equation of the normal to C at the point 2, 5, giving your answer in the form ax plus by plus c equals to 0, where a, b, c are integers. Okay, fine. So the normal, we need the equation of normal. So for finding the equation of normal, definitely what should we focus on? At first we need to find out the gradient. Normal is a straight line, so for a straight line we need a gradient and a point that lies on that straight line. So we already know a point that is 2, 5, it lies on the normal as per the question, but we don't know the gradient. So let's figure out the gradient. So to figure out the gradient, at first see the equation. The equation, it is a mixed equation having both x and y as variables. So in this case, for differentiating this type of equations that have both x and y in it, we use implicit differentiation. Okay, so let's differentiate the equation using implicit differentiation and then figure out the gradient. So using implicit differentiation, we can write using what? Implicit. If you use implicit differentiation, okay, we will use implicit differentiation here. So 8x cubed, the derivative of 8x cubed is what? 24, what? 24 x squared, right? Is it too fast? No. Look, the power of x is what? 3. So 3 times 8, this is what? 24. So 24, and in differentiation we subtract 1 from the power, that's why it is what? 24 x squared, then negative. Now the main point comes out. 3y squared. In the previous term was x, but now it is what? Y squared. It's a different variable. So when you will be differentiating a different variable other than x, then differentiate as how you differentiated x, but you need to do one extra thing there. Okay, so the power is 2, so 2 times 3, this is what? Negative 6, and we subtract 1 from the power, so that will be what? Y, 6y. But extra thing what we need to do here, multiply the derivative by dy over dx. This is implicit differentiation, right? Then plus 2xy is there, so x times y, we need to differentiate two different variables. So in that case we need to use what? Differentiation by product rule. So we will consider u equals to what? X, and v equals to what? Y. Now differentiate x. So if you differentiate what? Du over dx, it will be what? It will be 1, and dv over dx is what? dv over dx is what? 1 times what? Since you are differentiating y, same rule, you need to multiply it by what? Dy over dx. Fine? Okay. Now what's the derivative of uv? Product rule, u into dv over dx. So u was what? X. So x dy over dx. Okay, x dy over dx plus v times du over dx, which is just y, equals to what? 0. Done. Now what we need to do? You need to make dy over dx subject from there, because we want the derivative. Okay, so at first multiply out the brackets, 24x squared there minus 6y dy over dx there, right? So plus what, 2x what, dy over dx, right? Dy over dx plus what, 2y equals to what, 0. Okay, now we need to make dy over dx subject from there. So from these two terms, take dy over dx common. So dy over dx, if you take it common, you will get 2x minus 6y. Okay, and then take the remaining terms, 24x squared and 2y to the other side. So what you will get, negative 24x squared negative what, twice of y. Okay, fair enough. So next is what, now make dy over dx subject. So you will get what, negative 2y negative 24 what, 24x squared over what, negative 2y negative 24x squared over, it will be what, 2x minus y. It will be 2x minus 6y, sorry, not y, 6y. Okay, now look, from top and bottom you can divide both sides by 2, right? So if you divide by, let's divide by negative 2, what you will get, it will be 12x squared plus y over, on the denominator what it will be, since we are dividing by negative 2 on the numerator and the denominator, so that would be negative 6y will become positive 3y. Okay, so that should be what, negative 6y divided negative 2, this is 3y, and it will be negative what, x. So we got the derivative. So we got dy over dx, this is equals to what, this is equals to 12x squared plus y over 3y minus x. Now what should we do? Now find out at which point, at point P, so at point 25. So at 25, find out the value for dy over dx. What you will get, 12x squared. So x squared is 4 times 12, this is what, 12 times 4, this is 48. 48 plus 5, this is what, 48 plus what, 5 over what, 3y is 15 minus 2, so that would be what, 53 over 13. 53, that should be what, 53 over 13. So we got the gradient of a tangent. We got the what, the gradient of a tangent. It is what, 53 over 13. So that means the gradient of the normal would be what, negative reciprocal. So that should be negative 13 over 53. Done. Now just our next step is what, to find out the equation of the normal. So equation would be what, equation would be what, equation is y minus y1. So y minus 5 equals to m 13 over 53 m times x minus what, 2, right? Now what we will do, multiply both sides by 53. 53y 53y minus 5 times 53 is what? 265. Negative 265. Okay, this will be equals to what? Negative 13x plus what? 26. Now take all of the terms to one side, to the left side. You will get 13x plus 53y plus 53y negative 265 negative 26. This will give you what? Negative 291. You will get 200 negative 291. This is equals to 0. So we got the value for A. This is what? 13. We got the value for B. This is what? 53. And we got the value for C, which is negative 291. That's it. And that's the end of question number 3 from June 2024 P4 paper.